Section 1. The CEO and the Child's Appearance. One day, James, a successful CEO, was driving his new car through a narrow neighborhood street. The car gleamed under the sunlight, reflecting his professional and personal successes. As he drove carefully, a small child suddenly appeared between the parked cars on the side of the road. James managed to avoid hitting the child, but couldn't avoid the large stone that hit the car a few meters later. Section 2. The CEO stops and investigates the incident. James immediately stopped and got out of his car to inspect the damage. The impact mark was clear on the front door of the car. His anger flared as he thought about the damage and the costs that would result from this reckless act. He approached the child, who stood still. Section 3. Confronting the child and asking for help. James shouted angrily, "Why did you do that? What made you throw a stone at my new car?" His eyes were blazing with anger, while the child looked at him with fear. The child replied in a trembling voice, "Please, forgive me, sir. I didn't know what else to do. I had to throw a stone. No car would stop to help me." Section 4. The child explains the situation. Tears started to fall from the child's eyes, and he pointed to the side, saying, "My brother fell out of his wheelchair over there, and he got hurt badly. I couldn't lift him. Can you help me get him back into his wheelchair? He's in a lot of pain and is too heavy for me to carry alone." Section 5. The CEO is moved and offers help. James was deeply moved by the child's story and his plea. He felt a lump in his throat and immediately decided to help the child and his brother. He went to where the older brother was lying on the ground, lifted him into his wheelchair, and began treating his wounds. Section 6. The child thanks the CEO. After ensuring everything would be all right, James returned to his car and was about to leave. He heard the child say, gratefully, "Thank you, sir. May God bless and protect you." Section 7. Reflecting on the incident and heading home. James drove away, but the journey home was long and slow. During the trip, he kept thinking about the incident and how he was about to ignore a child in need of help. Section 8. The lesson from the incident. When James got home, he looked at his car and contemplated the impact mark on the front door. The mark was very noticeable, but he decided not to fix it. Instead, he preferred to keep it as a permanent reminder of that important lesson. Don't go through life so fast that the only way to stop you is with a stone. The moral of the story. Life often whispers to us, sending messages and signals to remind and bring us back to the right path. But if we ignore these calls, sometimes it has to throw heavy, painful stones at us in the form of major crises. The choice is yours. Either listen to the warning messages or face the painful stone. What will you choose?